Okay, so the Technopole Pégase is a business incubator for companies that work in aeronautic or security field. So basically, the idea is to offer for those companies the possibility to have access to offices, but also sheds and workshops, because we have a certain number of companies that have production lines and need sheds and workshops in order to produce their products. And the other idea is also to give them access to the runway in order, well, for the companies that will need to do essays of their products, they can have an easy access to the runway. So that's the basic idea.
Okay.
So the idea is to attract here companies from anywhere. They can come either from France or from further away. As I said, we are specialized in aeronautic or security, so we will only have host companies that work in those fields, because the idea of the business incubator is not only to offer facilities for those companies, but also favor a network between them. So we want companies that will be on the entire chain of value. So we have companies that develop sensors, companies that use them, companies that train pilots and things like that, so that all together they can work together and create value together. And the idea is to attract here any company that from France or anywhere else. Well, as I said, the thing that will attract the companies is, first of all, that we're on an airport and that they have an access to a runway, which is very important for companies that have essays to do. The second positive point is also the location. Avignon is very close to the international airport, to the train station, is very close to Paris, Marseille, and Aix-en-Provence. It's basically between Italy and France, so it's a very good location. And I think now we can say that the network we have around this business incubator with other companies that have since then came and put their companies nearby, we have now a certain density of network that makes the environment a good environment to work in for the companies. Yes, and also Avignon is a sort of a good-sized town for a family. It has a university, it has schools, it's very close to big towns like Marseille, and so it's also an easy choice for a family that would like to move here in this area.
Okay, perfect.
You have to contact either the Safe Cluster, but you could also contact the local government in Avignon, who will route you towards Safe Cluster. And it's not me you have to contact. I have a team that works, and so the team I will route you towards the team, and then we will figure out if it's a good solution for you or not, and what we can offer. If we have offices available, if we have sheds or workshops. Because the idea is also that they won't only be located in the business incubator, but we will also bring support to the company. And so we will support the company in its growth, and we'll help the company if the company needs to get funding, if they need to have research and development projects. So that support we're going to bring to the company. So the idea is to figure out with the company if the location is ideal for the company, if we can offer what they need in terms of offices and things like that, and if the support we can bring is also support that they will need, and if there will be a good integration into the local network. So this initiative comes from a partnership we have with the General Secretary in Defense, in National Defense and Security. They were planning to get the laws out that would... Pardon, je suis désolée, j'ai mon téléphone qui sonne. And so they were... at that point, building the legal framework that will impose detection solutions for all drones that are over 800 grams. And so when they were doing that, they got together a think tank in order to have a good idea of what technologies were available in order to impose by law things that were possible. And to try and avoid stopping the growth of that industry, of the drone industry, by imposing things that people wouldn't be able to, devices that they wouldn't be able to put on their machines. And so when they did that, they were looking for a place to have demonstrations. And that was the first time we worked with them together. And it wasn't in Avignon, we did that in Pourrières. And so we had an international workshop where we had demonstrations of solutions that were focused on, I think it was detection and identification at that point. And then after that, we decided to open this workshop, which was a very confidential workshop, and we decided to open it to a larger public and also to open the topic, to widen the topic to detection, identification, tracking and countermeasures, but also to the use of drones in general. And for example, there's part of the topic today which is about drones in airports. And so the idea is now that we've got this dynamic launched to continue the momentum and to continue having this annual workshop, this annual event on that will get together the drone community. So, the main problem and the reason we started working on the countermeasures was because we had overflights of drones. We had overflights of sensitive sites like nuclear plants and sites like that. So nowadays we know that the technology is available and the price makes it available to people that would like to use drones as a threat. And so we have to find solutions in order to detect threatening drones and to find countermeasures in order to intercept them and bring them down. So we have in line one of the main issues we're going to have to deal with are going to be the Olympics in 2024. And so we know that, to host the Olympics, we'll have to have solutions in order to ensure the security of the crowds, of the athletes, and of the games, and of the image of the games too. We want safe games, and so we want to deal in advance with that eventual threat. So that's the reason why we've started working on finding countermeasures. But the original phenomenon was the overflight of sensitive sites with drones, and so we know that one day or another there will be an incident. Et ben voilà.
Parfait.
So Safe Cluster is, in fact, it's a cluster of society, a company, which is works in market of aeronautics and security. And Safe Cluster helped this company to develop innovation and to find a new market. We have a different activity, different animation of this cluster. So we can help the company to develop projects on innovation and find. So the Safe Cluster help this company to develop innovation and project, especially to fund some money to develop this new project and innovation. And the other way is to identify new market for this company, and the solution to identify new market is to organize some event like the Séminaire or Counter UAV, which we can fund the market and the user, and we propose a solution with the company adherent of the cluster. The Technopole Pégase in Avignon, near the airport, is in fact a place, an area when there is some society from the Safe Cluster. Society can develop their activities, especially in aeronautic, of course, and some society as specialists in drones too. Now on the Séminaire Counter UAV show, it's in fact the second edition. It's an international seminar. We have new solution this year. Today it's a new market with a lot of needs. So I think perhaps we organize another edition on this area in October 1990 for the user. So the user, public user or private user, as a industrial company, as airport, as a prison, as like this. So we make this event on the Avignon area because it's a good platform with a lot of partners of cluster safe. So Safe is a cluster with about 400 adherent company which work in security market, on aeronautics market. I'm in charge of the drones activity. It's about 80 society in the south of France, and especially some society come from Vaucluse area or Avignon area. So the Safe cluster help this adherent to find some money to finance innovation project, and Safe cluster help to the company to identify new market. The two way and the two aim of the Safe cluster for this adherent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to synthesize, in fact, Safe cluster help this company to find money for project, to find market, and to find a partner to develop a new solution. Yes, we have in fact we are in south of France. We have a network of platform for develop a drone solution. The name of this network is the Provence Airpass network, with five platforms. In fact, one platform here in Avignon, one platform in Salon de Provence on the base French Air Force base, another in Toulon, another in Spourières, and the last University of Marseille at Lumini area. So we have 5 platforms can help the company to test and develop their solution. Any company can contact Safe Cluster to develop, to test drone solution. Yes, there is a good partner with the Avignon Provence Airport. It's a good place for us because we have some building to integrate a new company. We have a good area for test on the airport, and we have good partner in this area. Good partner from the Grand Avignon city, from the Chambre de Commerce,